everybody. Welcome to A Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. Thanks for joining us for another week. This week we're going to be talking about those odd items that people actually use. And it's kind of funny to see like the list that we have of odd items that people actually use.
Now, what
So
made
today's
you
Monday.
What made you want to do this particular topic?
I don't know.
What's your favorite restaurant? I don't have a favorite restaurant. Why did you want to do the topic? I don't have a reason, John.
I don't know. I just pulled it.
I got to learn to stop asking you questions. I should know that she doesn't have an answer, John. I don't have any answers, John. Next question.
Yeah. Next question for 400, please. Yeah. So today we're going to talk about the tennis racket bug zapper. I completely lost my thought, and I wasn't even looking out the window. My eyes were down on the paper. So you can't give me crap for looking out the window at the pigeons, because they're not there.
I only give you crap when you suck wind. I know the minute you... okay, we're gone. I know then we're going. No, you actually are holding the tennis racket.
Yes. Zapper. This is, okay, really, this is how this whole stupid idea got started to do the show for this week. And I do say stupid idea because this wasn't... A tennis racket bug zapper was given to me by my next door neighbor, Matt, who, if some of you do listen to this and know my husband Eric has a brew review channel, Matt comes over there from time to time on the YouTube channel, and they review brews together. So we were sitting outside after we were done talking, or they were done talking about their brew review, and this fly kept buzzing around, and it wouldn't leave me alone. So Matt thought that was kind of funny because I'm like practically swearing at the fly that won't leave me alone. So then he decides that he's going to go to the store and come back with something that I can use. And it's a tennis racket bug zapper. It is shaped like the old school tennis racket. It has a button on the side here. And when you push that button, that activates the zapper inside the netting of the tennis racket. And this really does work, because I shocked myself.
It would be amazing right now if you were to push that button and lick the tennis racket, so our listeners could know what it's like. Then you could give them a description of what it's like to have your tongue get like 50,000 volts.
No. But yeah, it does
you'd
work.
You'd be more scrambled than you already are.
No, I'd probably be normal. It would unscramble a lot that's going on out there.
Oh, you know what? You should lick it.
No. So I'm thinking to myself, how many people actually use this tennis racket bug zapper? So I go to work the next day. I'm telling the girls at work about the tennis racket bug zapper. One of the girls starts laughing. I said, what the heck's so funny? I said, it's a tennis racket bug zapper. She says, I know, because I have one, and I use it too.
Oh, really?
And do you know how ridiculous that you really look with this, like, miniature tennis racket? What is it, about, I don't know, how many, like a foot long or so? A little over? About a foot and a half?
It's like about 8 inches around, but kind of oval.
Yeah. So, I mean, picture it, though. You're holding this tennis racket, bug zapper, and you're out there waving it around in the air. You gotta look like a fruitcake outside.
Did you? Well, let's. Did you get the fly?
I did get the damn fly, thank goodness, because that thing was just.
Now, did it like bang zap?
Yeah, it goes, bzz, and then you just see like it looks like a little lightning bolt of blue light.
Really?
And it goes bzz, and then
so
all
you're
of a sudden
like that's like the electric chair for the fly.
Pretty much, yeah, for all the bugs.
Now, what do you think he was thinking right before it happened? What does this chick think? I've been out there many times near these tennis courts. They got holes in the middle of all the different. I'm not Oh no, that's not a hole.
Oh no, yeah. No, it's got a pretty tight weave in it,
Yeah, but a regular tennis racket doesn't. So I mean,
Yeah.
a fly might go, whatever. I've been at a
But
tennis court before.
I mean, how ridiculous do you look when you're sitting out there swinging this tennis racket back and forth?
Well, imagine
I don't know. Maybe you can work on your backhand.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Imagine how ridiculous you look when you felt the vindication of getting the fly.
Oh no, I wasn't. I was laughing my butt off.
Right. I'm just saying. So you got the fly, and imagine how ridiculous you look to somebody. Now imagine somebody across the street is looking at you, going,
I know. I give my neighbor something to talk
about. She's all excited. Why? She got a fly. She's running around like she's just found, Jimmy Hoffa. She got a fly.
Yeah.
Now to stay. We'll take a commercial break, and I'll tell you about another product that's like that. You'll like it.
Okay.
All right. Back in 3.
Welcome back, everybody. If you missed the first half of the episode, please go back and check that out. Yeah, you're listening to a Quickie with Miss B. Did I forget to mention that? Oh, my God. I am having a Monday. I am so completely having a Monday. It's not even funny.
Well, I think you've got one of those bands in your hair. I think it might be too tight.
I don't know. Something's going on. So, yeah, we're all this week we're talking about those odd items that people actually use.
Now,
today we're talking about the tennis racket bug zapper. And let me tell you, I just got to finish this one little piece up. So Matt comes back from the stern, and he's like, I got you something too, because he bought some beer for him and Eric that they were going to we're just all sitting out in the backyard visiting. And he shows me the bug zapper, and I just started laughing. I'm like, do you know how retarded I'm going to look in the backyard swinging at nothing?
Yes, ma'am. That's why I got it for you.
That's what he said, too.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm counting on. I'm going to get drunk, and I'm going to watch you do that.
He was out when we were sitting there. He heard the it zap, and he's like, "Did you finally get that fly?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like high-fiving me. I'm like, "Okay, really?" We need to get a better hobby.
Yeah. So there's another product along the lines like that, but it's totally different. And imagine, if you would, a miniature AR-15. All right, and you load it with salt.
Oh,
and
boy.
It takes the salt and it shoots it at flies. Table salt. They call it a assault rifle.
Oh, geez.
Wow, that little ping I just heard was at a perfect timing. It's called assault rifle. That's what it is. It's a salt rifle.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is you cock it up. You put table salt in it. You cock it up, and it shoots the salt at the flies. So you can get right up on the flies and go boom, and it hits them and kills them with a blast of salt, table salt. It's pretty. It's pretty wackadoo. I've seen it. I got to shoot one once, and it is something else. Now, it's not good for the ladies because they walk into their kitchen and go, "What in the? I must have spilled that," and they wipe up the salt. And then like a half an hour, 45 minutes goes by. They wind up somewhere else going, "Wait a minute, I wasn't using salt. How did this salt get on the counter?" And it's just a light ghost. It's like a light sprinkling, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then they're over by the stove getting ready to put something on. All of a sudden, there's salt right there. They're like, "There's not even any salt here." Yeah, it gets a little annoying. So I mean, because I know that for a fact, because the lady that was house I was at, we were doing that. I heard her yelling a few times. "Why do I keep finding these little piles of salt?" She's not talking to us. She's just yelling out loud. She can't figure out, because there's no way she thinks in a million years that there's a bunch of guys in her house throwing, salt at flies and leaving the piles there. But it's not like a pile. It's like if you took like 1/16 of a teaspoon and blew it. You get that little tiny, like a few, granules that you're there. You're like, what is that? And you're like, that's salt. Why is there salt there?
Well, how in the heck does that kill the fly?
It hits them like a shotgun.
So, like BBs?
The salt is your BBs.
Okay.
It's a salt gun. But it's a rifle.
You're having too much
so
fun
it's
with that.
A salt rifle.
Uh-huh. You're just having way too much fun with that. A salt rifle.
I just think it's hilarious. What a beautiful play on words.
Mm-hmm.
It's a salt rifle. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. You guys can look it up online. It is a real product.
How big is it?
It's probably those water guns that are like a little rifle that the kids have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Probably like, I don't know, maybe a foot and a half. Yeah, like a foot and a half, maybe something like that. And you just pump it up, and now the salt's under pressure, air pressure. And then you go, poof, and it just sent out a little blast of salt. And of course, the fly can't survive that. He's down for the count. He's been assaulted.
I have no words.
Christine, there were these two peanuts crossing the street. One of them was assaulted.
Oh, here we go with the play on words today. Anyways, that's it for today. We're going to go cook with some salt and pepper.